Sup gamers, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. It's Silver. Last time, we made it here all the way to the end of Sororal Marsh, where Magna Forest lies just behind that corridor. This time, I think it's time we go and complete something that is pretty long overdue. Juju went back towards Colony 6, and we're going to be heading over into that general area. We're going to head back towards the Watchpoint Junction, because upon reaching this point in Colony 6, something, well, into Sororal Marsh, something is going to open up for us. And that something happens to be just behind that door. So, before we went into, we reached the Sororal Statues, this door would be closed. We wouldn't be able to go past it at all. As well, we also had a Knock-On Merchant and, Daz over here, who had a few side quests for us. They are no longer here, and now we can progress deeper into Colony 6. And if that got picked up on my mic, that would be my cat Lily. Say hi. Okay, I guess she's gonna be really shy now. Anyway, we can see a Knock-On, jumping up ahead over here. This is Daz's new spot, as well as this Knock-On Merchant. They are now located here instead of just outside that door. However, we can go even further. And what I would like to do... So we have the Pyro Lizard. And just up ahead, we can see a white exclamation mark. And welcome to the main entrance. Look on in there. It just looks like a wasteland in there. Let's get back on track. So yeah, welcome to Colony 6, and here's a Thoron. What do you have to say? We want to rebuild Colony 6 and restore it to its former glory. To do that, we need to move everyone back from the camp. But Ragwell Bridge has been taken over by a pack of ferocious monsters. So now no one can cross it. That doesn't sound good. That bridge is the only way to move the refugees back safely. With them stuck on one side and me on the other, we're all stuck. Can you eliminate the monsters on Ragwell Bridge for us? The road home! This is a timed quest. We have to defeat the monsters on Ragwell Bridge on the Bionis leg to ensure the refugees a safe passage. Thank you, I knew you would. And secure the bridge. Once you have done that, inform Juju at the camp. I will be waiting here. We will begin rebuilding the colony when everyone has returned. I'm counting on you. No problem, leave it to me. That's right, we can handle it. So, we have the road home. I'm gonna go out of my way and warn you of this. If you have not completed any of the timed quests on Bionis Leg, which pretty much involves everything that has everything to do with, everybody except for Ernest, Bachu Bachu, and Garugu. Those three are the only non-timed quest NPCs in all of Bionis Leg. So, the catch here is that if you were to complete this quest, all of those other quests will expire immediately. So, what are we gonna do? Well, I've already completed them all, so I don't have anything to worry about. So what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna provide a list of the side quests that need to be completed before going further. That was terrible. But anyway, I digress. I kind of want to have this party combination for this, just because we have a bunch of enemies that all have normal portraits, and yeah, honestly, if we don't have Charlotte for this is going to be really bad. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and exploit a nice little trick. We're going to lure this one over. No, get over here. Oh crap, we just lured like a whole bunch of them over. Charlotte, get over here. Charlotte is going to alert the entire group. And now that one's aggroed and we're getting a vision. Might be wise of me to use Monato's speed for that. So that should miss now. Yep. And I just wasted Shaker Edge. Great. Alright, well. This is a great problem. Yeah, I might want to take the aggro off Charlotte a little, just because that's going to be really bad. I'm going to activate the chain attack. This is really risky. But I need you gone. No extra damage. Okay, that kind of stinks. Wait, did we just get... Oh, you're kidding. Charlotte, you need to heal yourself like yesterday. Great. Why'd you heal me, Charlotte? Oh. You know, that kind of brings me into something that I haven't, you know, that I've neglected to talk about. And that is the fact that Charlotte's AI is terrible. She's already dead. I might want to consider running away from this fight, just because this is going to get really bad really quick. Like, they are all just beating up on Rhine. Uh-oh. Yeah, I need to get the hell out and dodge. Whenever this daze ends, okay. Let's get the hell out and dodge, just because this is going to be really ugly. That's going to kill. Yeah, let's get out of here, just because Charlotte kind of screwed us over at the beginning there, and there was no way in hell we were winning that fight. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and recuperate. We're just going to knock them all out from there with the lure method. And upon defeating them, we have the white Smokehawkses that will spawn in their place. I don't want to fight them, so I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, like, all at once, just like, you know, what happened, because we're just going to get the same result that we had with the black Smokehawkses. So, I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, get out and dodge, and I'm just going to take them out. And with them down, we have a crap ton of chests everywhere, all of them silver, and I think they might all just drop the same thing. Yeah, I think they are. So, I'm just going to collect all these chests. And with all that done, yep, we can head to the refugee camp. We haven't been here in a while. But in here, here's Juju. Let's talk to him. You got rid of all the monsters at Ragwell Bridge. Now everyone can go back home to Colony 6. Thank you so much. Going back to Colony 6 will solve all the problems we had here. Once we leave, we won't come back here again. Shall we go now? We can wait for you if there are still things you need to do. Upon hitting let's go, every single quest here in the refugee camp will expire. I'm good with everything, so let's do it. Okay, we'll move out right away. We'll need some time to help rebuild Colony 6 when we get there. Welcome to Colony 6 proper. We have a lot of work to do here. We have a lot of rubble here. Here's Anna. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. Here's a Tharon. What else we have here? We got another NPC. Nikita. Over here, we have Kiroki. Any other NPCs we can find around here? You can find a crap ton of NPCs around. Some of them will even have side quests in here. Yeah. Anna's the one with the side quest. Okay. So, where's everybody else at? Well, seems as if they're nowhere to be found. Also, the Reconstruction HQ. Yeah, new landmark for us. You're going to want to get used to that, because this is where things are going to get a little, we're going to be using that particular, skiff travel point a lot. Yeah, seems like we can't exactly find the other NPCs anywhere, so... Sure, I'm lazy, I'm skip traveling back. Alright, let's go and talk to Juju, see what we got. It's time to rebuild our colony, but we pretty much lost everything we had. At least this building is intact, so we'll use it as our headquarters. It'll be much harder to rebuild everything from scratch, though. So we're going to need your help. How about it? To begin, we'll need materials, collectibles, and money. Just come and see me whenever you're free to help out. Don't worry, Atharon has left me in charge of the Reconstruction. Help make Colony 6 a more exciting place to be. Housing increases the population and lets you invite more people to live in the colony. Commerce makes new shops open. Nature lets you obtain higher ranked crystals from the mine. Special greatly increases the overall completion percentage. Also lets you obtain more collectibles. Check on Colony 6 progress with the check log. Yes, this is a new thing for the Definitive Edition. In the original game, you cannot check Colony 6 Reconstruction progress. Here we can. But here we are in the daytime. Let's see who all shows up at night. Just because you never know who might be around. Here's Gorman. Here's Olga. Over here, Montriana. Right here is Ewan. And I think around here somewhere... Nope, can't seem to find everyone, so... It seems to be where everybody is right now. I guess I'll change time back to day. Why not? Why not? So you know what? Let's actually get things going. If I can. Also, over here, only for right now, we have Satata. If anyone was wondering where he was. This should be... Pama! Yes! But yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Juju. Let's see what we can get for Reconstruction. I want to get at least everything up to level 1. If I can. Light rain element. Crap. I knew I was forgetting something. So, I guess I'll be getting that stuff later. For right now, let's go ahead and level up housing. Since we can do that stuff already. So, it's at least looking like Colony 6 is, you know, looking a bit better. We've built 3 houses. That's really great. A fixer-upper. We get that, I think, for, you know, restoring a part of Colony 6. More NPCs are going to be moving over here. Nikita was over by the Reconstruction HQ. Now he's right over here. Satata will move from the Reconstruction HQ building right over here. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of changes in Colony 6 from this point forward. Like, this part right here was just a pile of rubble. Now we just have Colony 6 residents here. Atharon moves here permanently. Anna's here still with a quest. But yeah. I'm going to go ahead and level up Nature real quick. The sharp hawk spurs, we can get off those hawkses that we had to, you know, kill. So, to even get this place even available. So, you should have plenty of those. We get grass and trees. Nice. Now, for the other ones, I need an Ignahide jacket for commerce, and a light rain element for special. Where do we get those? Well, good news for one. The Ignahide jackets can be found by Igna in the Sororal Marsh. Who could have seen that coming? Igna's Sororal Marsh happens to be the only area in the game so far that we have even encountered Ignas. So, we're just going to go hunt those down, kill it, and take its element. And, well, not its element, but we're going to take its hide jacket, damn it. Alright, got the hide jacket that we needed. And now, what we can do for the light rain element is that since I couldn't get it off of the first person I wanted to trade with, that would be with Zatada at the refugee camp, who will just trade it for you just fine. Since we have 2-star affinity with Colony 9, we can come over here to the Mechon Wreckage site and talk to Werner.
Hello.
Werner trades the kneecap rock, but not the light rain element. So, I guess it's off to Bionic Leg with me. Because we gotta hunt this thing legitimately. Crap. Okay, so we need it to be raining here on Bionic Leg, because here we have the Aqua Nebulas. This is what we need for the light rain element. So I'm just gonna come on in here and just take on the Aqua Nebula. This is actually going to be decently tough just because Nebula are actually very physically resilient. So yeah, these things are going to be resisting a lot of our attacks. And despite that, it still seems we're doing pretty good. Element Fret, great, I gotta hunt down another one. And unfortunately for us, Colony 6, crap, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Colony 6 collectibles, or rather, you know, anything that we need for, you know, Colony 6 Reconstruction, they're not marked on our map like normal quests are, meaning we are kind of doing this the original way. I guess another thing I should go on and show off is that Shulk off-screen learned Battle Soul, which will have his current HP in exchange for filling up his talent gauge. It's an okay art, but it's not anything that I would actually, you know, go out of my way for. That's a silver chest. I like that. That is a silver chest. Let's grab it. Light rain element. Okay, thank God. That took a lot more hunting down than it needed to. Alright, Juju, I got what we needed. Commerce is up next. Commerce level increased by 1. 3 shops have been built. And last but not least, we need 1 kneecap rock and a light rain element. Yet an assembly hall. And for getting everything to level 1, street lights have been built. And a level complete bonus. We're gonna get a present from all the residents. An ultra small reactor. Really nice to have there. And, well, I think with that, I think that about does things here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to help the people of Colony 6 rebuild their lives. See you guys then.